for this video, we're going to change our structure up a little bit, and we're going to focus just on preparing ourselves to learn our bridges. So when we get back into the gym, they're going to be super awesome when we can help you out and make sure we're doing them properly. Before we get started, Xanthi's going to tell us what equipment we're going to need.
For this video, you're going to need 2 paper cups, a scrunched up piece of paper or any small ball, a wall, and your couch.
Awesome, guys. Let's get started for warm-up. So for our warm-up activity today, we're going to grab out our 2 cups and our small ball. We're going to pop the small ball in one of the cups, and you're going to try and throw it and catch it in the other cup, just like Xanthi just did. If you drop the ball and it doesn't land in the other cup, you're going to stop what you're doing and do 5 jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty guys, grab your cups out, grab out a small ball, and let's get started. I want to see you throw it as many times as you can before we finish up. Oh, if you're dropping it, let's go. Jumping jacks. 3, 4, 5. Pick it up, and let's go again. If you're getting too good at this, and your ball is going straight back into your cup, and you're getting too easy at this, then I want to see some bigger throws. Try and do some trick shots. Make it a little bit crazier. Make it harder for yourself. Oh, let's go. Jumping jacks, guys. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick it up. Let's keep going. Let's go. I want to see some trick shots if you're getting too good at this. Maybe try and throw it behind your head if you can. Keep making it. 4, 5. And we're going to try one last throw. If you get this throw in, congratulations, you are a winner. If you don't, you're getting 10 jumping jacks. Let's see. Oh, and Xanthi made it. Good job, guys. Let's stretch.
Hey guys, today you're going to be doing stretch. Just follow along with me. First, you're going to start off with 10 arm circles backwards. Make sure that you keep your arms straight. And once you've done that, you're going to do 10 arm circles forwards. Alright, now you're going to have 2 arms above your head and you're going to try and circle them in different directions. The reason why we're doing so many shoulder warm-ups today is because we're going to be doing bridges, so it's important to make sure that they're all nice and stretched. Alright, now that you've done that, keeping your wrists in a circle. And now on a roller coaster. Alright, now that you've done that, you go down on the floor, make sure that your arms are out nice and straight, and put your hips forward into seal. Looking back, hold for 10 seconds. Alright, now that we've done that, we're going to be standing back up again. Put your hands on your hips and you're going to be doing circular motions just to make sure that the legs and the hips are nice and stretched out for when you're going to be doing a bridge. Alright, now the other way. Now arm out straight in front of you, cross your body, and back. You've got to make sure that your shoulders are nice and stretched out because that's where a lot of your weight is going to be in bridge. Swapping arms. Alright, now shaking your shoulders out. You're going to put your arm behind your head, put your elbow pointing up, and you're going to push down with your opposite hand. Okay. And swap. Alright, now following along with Carla and me for the next skill.
So for our first activity, we're going to be going through our happy cat shape. Now, our happy cat is going to build onto our bridge shape because it has that beautiful arch that we want to see. And on top of that, we're going to be kicking our legs. So then when we're in bridge, our legs are extended out and we're doing the exact same thing, but with our hands and our knees on the ground. So when we do our happy cat, I need to see your belly pushing all the way down to the floor. And so we've got this big smiley face in our back. And then we're going to kick our leg. We're going to kick it back and straight 10 times. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you see when Sandy is kicking, we've got that beautiful arch shape. That's exactly what we're looking for. But we're doing it this way just so it's a little less pressure on your back and on your arms, and so it's a little bit easier to get started with. Let's do the other leg and go. Kick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Beautiful. Now, because we've been in happy cat for a little bit long, we're going to lift our belly up, we're going to round our back, and we're going to do angry cat. We're doing the inverse of this, so we're doing the opposite, so that we're not stretching our back too far one way, and so we can make sure our back is staying nice and happy and isn't going to hurt too much. So when we're doing our angry cat, I need to see your chest come all the way up. We're pushing through the top of our shoulders, and our back is making a frowning face. Awesome. So now we're going to go back to our happy cat, and we're going to do a one-leg scale. So as we kick, we're going to grab our leg, and we're going to hold it, and we're going to hold that for 10 seconds. So it's the same shape as before, we're just going to hold it in a still position. So we're going to lift one leg, we're going to use our hand, we're going to hold either around our thigh or our knee, and we're going to hold for 10 seconds. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So again, it's that beautiful arch shape that we're looking for, but you've got to balance a little bit harder. Let's try with the other leg. And we're going to hold for 10, 9, 1. Let's try again. We're lifting up and we're holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. And let's stretch our back the other way into our angry cat for another 10 seconds. Again, push all the way up through your shoulders. Lift your belly button up as high as it can go. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. So now we're going to jump up and we're going to face the wall. And this time we're going to do our happy and angry cat, or our lazy cat as we call it, against the wall so we get a deeper stretch. So we want to get even more of an arch and even more of our back flexing. So we're going to put our arms on the wall, we're going to stick our bottom back, and we're going to push our shoulders and our bellies to the floor. Now with this one, not only are we stretching our backs, but we're also stretching our shoulders so they can be open when we're in our bridge shape. And so it's going to make it a little bit easier for us. Now we're doing it this way just so we're not stretching too hard, and you can control exactly how far you want to go. And with this, we are going to lift our backs up. We're going to step a little bit closer to the wall, and we're going to do an angry cat stretch to go the opposite way. So we're lifting our shoulders up as high as they can go, our chin is to our chest, and we're pushing our chest in as far as it can. So again, we're going to do the opposite stretching just to make sure that our back isn't going to hurt too much. When we're doing one way, we're going to make sure we're going the other way. So from here, we're going to do the same thing we did before with our kicks and our scale hold, but this time with our hands on the wall, so we're making sure we're getting that fuller stretch this time, and we're using our shoulders as well. So one leg up, let's kick 10 times. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Other leg. And let's go. Kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now for this one, it's alright if your kicks are not as high as they were when we were on the floor. Because we're using more of our body, it's going to be harder to get our legs up higher. So that's okay, just keep that in mind. But at the same time, I want to see you trying to push yourself and kick as high as you can. Now, like we've done our 10 kicks, we're going to do the same as before and stretch our back out the other way. So again, we're going to do our angry cat against the wall. Push those shoulders back, keep that chest in and that belly in. We're holding 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. awesome. For this next one, when we're doing our scale hold, we're going to come a little bit closer to the wall, just so we don't fall over for this one. So if you need to scooch in a little close, do that. And we're going to, again, lift our leg and we're going to hold it with our hands. So you can either hold around your knee or your thigh, or you can do like Xanthi and try and hold around your ankle. We're holding. So it's up to you guys, wherever feels comfortable holding, wherever you are most flexible. And we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For this one, it is going to be a little bit tricky and a little bit hard to balance. That's why we've moved a little bit closer to the wall, so it's going to be less pressure on our back and we can use the wall for a little more stability. Let's try with the other leg now. We're going to lift it and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, that's okay, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Now, for our next thing, we're going to go back to our angry cat. Remember, we stretch one way, we've got to stretch the other way. So our angry cat for 10 more seconds, and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Now we're going to hop onto the floor and we're going to do our seal position. Now we did this in our stretching before, so you should know it pretty well. But when we do our seal, we're going to put our legs and our hips on the floor and our hands right up close next to our hips. When we're doing this one, I don't want to see any legs apart behind you. Your legs need to be together, and we keep our hands to as close to our hips as we can. We keep them close so we can get as big of a stretch in our backs as possible. If you're not that flexible and you're struggling a little bit to lift your chest all the way up, you can bring your hands further away from your hips so it's less of an arch shape. But if you're like Xanthi and you've got some pretty good back flexibility, you can bring your hands in as close to your hips as possible, but we need to make sure that our hips are staying towards the floor. Now when we do this, if we want an extra stretch to go all the way through our chest, we can lift our chin up and we can pop our head back. That way we're getting a fuller stretch through all the way up the front and the back of our backs. Now, when we're doing this, we're going to rock over into our tuck shape. So we're going to lift one arm up, when one hip up, we're going to roll over to the side, and we're going to make a tuck. And then we're going to be stretching our backs the other way. So again, we stretch one way, we've got to stretch the other way. So for this one, we can rock back, we're going to do some rock and rolls, and we're going to do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. 1. I can't count. So with this one again, we stretched one way, we're stretching the other way. We're getting that full stretch through our belly and our back when we're doing our seal, and we're going through the opposite way. Now we're going to head over to the couch and we're going to move on to the next activity. So for this one, we are moved over to the couch, and because Xanthi's pretty tall, we're going to use the pommel just because, again, the couch is going to be a little bit too short for her, but it should be the right size for you guys. So for the first thing we're going to do, Xanthi's going to hop onto the pommel, and we're going to lean back, and we're going to go into our arch shape and pop our hands on the floor. So like this, we're doing half of a bridge, but we're being supported by the couch. And so really, it's only using our upper body. So you should feel that stretch through your shoulders and through the top of your back, and it shouldn't be too heavy against your lower back or your hip flexors. So we're going to hold this for 10 seconds and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful, and we're going to hop back up. And then Xanthi's going to roll on over, we're going to pop our bellies on the couch, and we're going to lean forward and we're going to stretch our backs. Of course, back the other way like we've been doing for the rest of this video. So with this, we're doing our angry cat, but it's just a little bit fun over our couch. And we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For the next one, we are going to head over to the arm of our couch so you can hang over. This pommel is shaped pretty perfectly, and we're going to hang over the edge of our couch. So your legs can come up and your arms don't have to touch the floor. So we're getting that fuller stretch through our shoulders and our hips as we lean back. So we're leaning, of course our back is stretching, our hips are open, and we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we've done this stretch because it looks pretty close to our bridge, but we don't have to bend as far. So it's going to be a little bit lighter and softer on your back and not going to be too hard for us beginners and getting started learning our bridges. Now we're going to flip over back to our bellies again, and we've got to stretch back out the other way for another 10 seconds. And hold, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Now we're back over to the wall. We're going to do some standing bridges. So when we do this, we're getting into the beginning stages of also how to do a back bend. So we're going to pop our arms to our ears. We're going to look at our fingertips. We're going to bend back, and we're going to pop our hands on the wall. Since we're doing this, we're only really bending the top half of our back, and we're not straining too much, having to do a full bridge. But at the same time, we're getting into the motions of learning how to do a back bend in a fun and pretty easy way. So we're going to do this, and we're going to hold it for 10 seconds. So arms up, looking at your fingertips. We bend back, and we hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now, depending on how flexible you are will be depending on how high you put your hands on the wall. So if you're feeling a little bit more flexible and a little bit more confident, you can pop your hands lower on the wall. But if this is brand new for you, you can keep your hands a bit higher on the wall, just so we're not stretching our backs too far. Now, of course, we've stretched one way, so we've got to stretch the other way. We're going to bend our legs, and we're going to hold underneath our thighs, and we're going to do our angry cat shape again. So I want to see you lifting that chest up, rounding your back, and pushing up super duper tall. And we're going to hold for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to stand back up and head back over to the wall. This time when we do our standing bridge, we're going to bend our arms, and we're going to do 5 little pushes. So when we're doing this, we're making sure that we're stretching all the way through our shoulders, getting ready for our bridge, but we're also practicing our pushing off the floor so we can lift ourselves up into our bridge when we do this when we head back into the gym. So we're going to lift our arms up again, looking at our fingertips. We bend over to the wall. We're going to do 5 little pushes, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job. So just like that, we just push off the wall just so we're getting our arm muscles ready, and so we're in the correct positioning when we do our bridges. Now, of course, we got to stretch back the other way. So hands under our thighs, angry cat again. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For this next bridge preparation activity, we are going to head over to the floor, and we're going to lie down on our side. Now, we're going to try and make a bridge shape when we're lying down. So we're going to put our arms up to our ears. We're going to try and reach our hands and our feet as far down as they can to try and make a bridge shape. We're doing this because your body isn't going to be able to stretch that far, but you can push yourself to go as far as you can. We're going to hold this for 10 seconds, and then we're going to split to the other side. And hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Jumping up. We're going to roll over to our other side, and we're going to do this again. Now, depending on how close you want to replicate a bridge shape, you can either have your arms straight or your legs straight. If you're just trying to stretch our back and get as far as we can keep our arms bent, we can have our legs bent, because it won't affect us too much. We're just stretching. Let's hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now we're going to sit up, and we're going to make a tuck shape. We're going to do 10 tuck rocks. Of course, we've got to stretch our backs the other way again. Again, we do this just to make sure we're not straining our back by stretching too far one way and not matching it by going the other way. So once you've done your 10 rocks, we're going to move on to the next activity. What number is that, Sandy? 9, and last one, 10. Good job. For this one, we're going to roll over to our bellies, And we're gonna roll over to our bellies, and we're gonna put our hands behind us, and we're gonna bend our legs. We're gonna hold onto our ankles, and we're gonna lift our legs up and our chest up. This is called our basket shape. Again, it's another way that we can start stretching what we need to do for our bridges without straining too much. Like this, it's nice and easy on our shoulders, but we still get that stretch all the way through our backs and through our hip flexors. So we're gonna lift up, and we're gonna hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. And of course, we're going to roll back over, do some more tuck rocks, stretch back out the other way. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. 1. Good job. For our last activity for our bridge preparation, it's going to be the hardest one, it's going to be the trickiest one. So when we do this, we got to make sure our bodies are nice and warm so we're not going to hurt ourselves. This one is called Doughnut. So we're going to start in our seal position, the way we did before. So our hands are going to be by our hips, our chest is going to be lifting up. Now when we did our seal with our head sticking back, we're going to do the same thing. So I need to see you lift your chin up and put your head back. And at the same time, we're going to bend our legs and lift our knees and try and get our toes as close to our head as we can. So the goal for this is to try and make a full circle and a nice big donut. But if we can't do that, that's okay. The more we stretch, the closer and closer we're going to get. But again, this one is pretty tricky. So I want to see you just try your best. So we're going to lift up and we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, we've done this stretch just because you don't have to carry your body. It's a little bit easier on your muscles not having to carry your own weight. But you're still going through that same shaping and getting that full stretch. Of course, Sandy's ahead of me and we're doing our tuck rocks again, stretching back out the other way. What number is that? 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful job, guys. Stick around for our challenge. For our challenge today, we're going to be doing a backwards ball toss. So we're going to grab out our cup again, and we're going to grab out our little paper ball or small ball that you guys have. We're going to pop the cup behind us, and we're going to start on our knees, and we are going to throw the ball back behind us and try and get it in the cup. As we're throwing it back, I want to see you go through our arch position that we've just been working on today. Let me grab that. And let's see. Sandy, try again. We're going to try as many times as we can. Try and aim for the cup. Do your best to try and get it in. This one's going to be a little bit tricky, but that's okay. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope we had fun working in our bridges today. And hopefully we'll see you in the gym sometime soon so we can do some actual bridges in our classes.